things just took a shocking turn for the Pelicans as they get ready for free agency, and it's being rumored that they could be targeting a former MVP. We're going to take a look on whether or not this signing will fit, and also look at some more free agency rumors inside this edition of Pelicans Digest. What's good with it, everybody? It's your people, Melz On The MIC. Thank you once again for tuning in to Pelicans Digest. Had to jump on once again today because, man, that's a lot of the social medias and the free agency rumor mill is going crazy about the Pelicans right now. And if you want to stay up to date on everything that's going on with the Pels, this is the place to do it. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Appreciate all the love. We're over 1,800, going on 2,000 subscribers. And a lot of folks are still watching, but not subscribing. Go ahead and subscribe, baby. What you waiting for, baby? It's free $99 to subscribe. Ain't that hard? And of course, the NBA free agency rumor mill is going crazy. And I did a video yesterday on some of the players that I think the Pelicans should target in free agency. But today, things have taken a shocking turn because the rumor mills are starting to report that the Pelicans are going after, potentially have targeted 2 players that I didn't even mention in the other video because I didn't even think that the Pelicans had these guys on their radars. But the first one is Dejounte Kaminga. The Pelicans are a potential suitor for a signing trade involving Jonathan Kaminga with the Golden State Warriors. And of course, this again, I'm not against this move. I just don't know if the Pelicans can afford the move. That's the question. But I'm not against it either because he does bring some interior front court presence to help out in the forward position. I know we stacked at the wing position, but he's also a nice size, big, sort of big, I guess you could say. But let's take a look at his numbers real quick. Let me look at Jonathan Kaminga's numbers real quick. 15 points, 4 rebounds a game, 2 assists per game. And I think could be a good piece to add if you're able to get him in a signing trade and not have to give up a whole lot of assets to get him, especially in a signing trade. If you're going to target somebody in a signing trade, then I think you need to target this gentleman right here, Bruce Brown Jr., because a lot of teams are shopping around for Bruce Brown Jr. and want to get their hands on him, apparently. So if this is the guy, if you're the Pelicans and if you have identified a guy that you may want to move in a signing trade, this is the guy to do it. And that also speaks to something else going on with the Pelicans and another rumor that's coming out about them involving a former MVP, Russell Westbrook. The Pelicans, the Knicks, and the Timberwolves are on the ever-growing list of teams said to be in the market for veteran guards. So therefore, it's being reported that the Pelicans could be rumored to go after Russell Westbrook. I know this goes against something that I said before in the earlier video about possible targets for the Pelicans, especially in this free agency. Russell Westbrook is older. And I know I said that before. I'm kind of against the older veteran point guard older veteran movement and still making sure that the Pels go young. But the one thing that I will give to Russell Westbrook is I would like to see him on our team for this reason alone. His competitive edge and fire. This is a guy that as you know, gets fired up. Now, is he a ball hog? And when he gets down to certain situations, he's going to want to take complete control of the situation. Yes. And will that help the situation? I don't know. But one thing is for sure is Russell Westbrook still can put up some decent numbers. And if you're still looking for that veteran guard that you're talking about that can still facilitate the ball, as you can see with 6 assists a game, then Russell Westbrook could be the guy. Even though he's 36, and I've said this before in the previous video, I'm not a big fan of going after old, aging veterans, especially with this Pelicans team. But the only reason why I would make an exception for Russell Westbrook is because, again, you could possibly get him on the side and trade. If you can, and also he makes a perfect side and trade sense for the Denver Nuggets. Because that's where Westbrook is at right now. And the Nuggets have expressed interest in bringing back Bruce Brown. So if you move Bruce Brown and you're able to facilitate a sign and trade to get Russell Westbrook in here and be the veteran leadership that some of y'all have been clamoring for. I have said that I'm against the whole let's bring in some old veterans to try to help these young guys out. I've been against it. If we're going to go young, go all the way young. Let's go all the way in that route. But due to his competitive fire, his edge, I would make an exception for Russell Westbrook. Just this one time. Because, again, we are still going to probably need a guard presence to sort of be able to facilitate the ball until Murray comes back. Now the question is, will Russell Westbrook accept that role? Because I don't know if he will. And I think that's what makes that kind of an issue as far as him getting on with this Pelican squad, is the fact that he may not want to be in that role. He may think because the thing about Russell is he still thinks he can facilitate and provide. But unfortunately, he faded with Oklahoma City, and now I think I think he sees the Knicks situation, because the Knicks is currently what's being reported the front runners in getting him. But I think if you could put together a deal where you can give Denver what they wanted, Bruce Brown, and also still get Russell Westbrook to be your veteran point guard to lead this team into the start of the season, because I think you can only, if anything, you only got to sign Russell for 2 seasons. I don't think you got to sign him for a long-term deal. I think you can get him in for this season and next season and see what happens, and then also you'll have a bunch of assets to trade as well, if you so be it. The Kaminga signing I like. But I don't know about a sign and trade. I would prefer, again, I said in the previous video, that the Pels go after Kevon Looney. I think he fits the better mold of what you're looking for in terms of being a defensive presence and also getting you more offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds on this team. But the Kaminga signing, the Kaminga fit, I'm not mad at. Even though we're stacked at the forward position, I think we can afford to get, we have forwards that are, still kind of undersized for the position that can get in there and bang with some of the bigger players and the bigger bodies in the forward position in some of these other teams in the Western Conference. So the rumors, we're going to have to see. I know these are just rumors right now. But I think the Pels have the assets at least to get some of these things done, at least get 1 or 2 of these players. Again, I said in the previous video, I don't want the Pels expending too much energy in free agency unless there's a guy that they can really get their hands on. And and I hope that guy is younger and can understand the role that they're going to be playing on this team. Not so much, I'm coming in to be the man. I want to be the man. I will make an exception for Russell Westbrook for this simple reason. He has a competitive fire. He has an edge. And I think we need some lunatics on this Pelicans team. I think we need some lunatics who want to win. Because, again, for far too long, the good vibes and the good energy of this team and all this other stuff hasn't led to wins. And the one thing that I've been trying to find out with this team is, where is their fire and their passion to want to win and be champions at? There's nobody, I think, on this team that fits that mold right now as far as on this roster. But if you bring in somebody that's willing to bring all the smoke and challenge people like Russell Westbrook, I think it'd be a good fit. I think it'd be a good fit despite what I've said before. But, again, we'll have to wait and see. What are your thoughts on it? Do you think the Pelicans should try to pick up Russell Westbrook or Jonathan Kaminga? Or maybe both? Clap back with your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button here on Pelicans Digest, man, and we'll keep you up to date on all the rumors and all the free agency talk that's going on with the Pels right now. But I definitely want to know your thoughts. Would you like to see Russell Westbrook on this team, or Jonathan Kaminga, or both? Clap back with your thoughts. And real quick before I go, I want to say congratulations to Joe Myers and Antonio Daniels. If you ain't heard the news yet, they have re-upped their contracts and have been extended to be the Pelicans official TV broadcast team. Once again, we got the best announced team in the NBA, and Joel and AD are going to be back again for a few more seasons, man. So we're very happy to hear that. Congratulations to Joel and AD. That's something that we all can agree on as a Pelicans fan base, in my opinion. That's something we can all agree about. We can argue all day about this roster, how it's constructed. Joe Dumars, is he making the right decision? Willie Green, is he a good coach or not? But I think we can all agree that we got the best broadcasting duo in the NBA in Joel and AD, and they are going to be coming back for some years to come. So, man, so big congratulations to Joel and AD. A right move being made by the Pels, and we'll keep you updated on all the moves the Pels are making right here on Pelicans Digest. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button.